Welcome to the ultimate guide to cooktops and cookware. Okay, let's be real. Have you ever felt like your stove is actively working against you? Like it has a personal vendetta against your dimmer? Well, today, we're going to get into the secret partnership between your cooktop and your cookware. And trust me, getting this right, it's a total game changer.
You know the feeling, right? You followed the recipe perfectly, but your food is somehow scorched on one side and raw on the other. It's so frustrating. But what if I told you it might not be your fault? Yeah, the real problem could be a quiet little war happening between your stove and your skillet.
I mean, just look at how far kitchens have come. We've gone from this, the classic electric coil that probably everyone's seen, to these super sleek modern glass tops. But is it just about looks? What's really different? And the big question, does it actually make your food taste better? Okay, let's dive in.
All right, so to figure this all out, we've got to look under the hood. Or, under the glass in this case. Let's get into the tech that's actually cooking our food.
Okay, first up, the halogen cooktop. So when you turn this thing on, these powerful tungsten halogen lamps light up under the glass. We're talking almost instant heat. And then there's a clever little reflector that shoots all that energy straight up right into the bottom of your pan.
So what does that mean for you when you're cooking? Well, it means you get heat right away and you have a ton of control, kind of like you do with a gas stove. But there's a catch. That beautiful glass top, it can get scratched pretty easily if your pans aren't perfectly flat, especially if you're using glass or ceramic pans. All right, now for induction. And honestly, this is where things get kind of magical. An induction cooktop has these powerful coils that create a magnetic field. Now, here's the crazy part. The field doesn't heat the cooktop at all. Instead, it creates an electric current inside your pan. Your pan literally becomes the heater.
And get this. This is the part that blows my mind. The cooktop itself stays cool. I mean, you can put your hand right next to a pot of boiling water and you won't feel a thing. This also means if you spill something, it won't burn on, which makes cleaning up so easy.
The pros here are pretty huge. For starters, induction is super energy efficient. All the heat goes straight into the pan instead of out into your kitchen. We're talking about 10 to 20% less energy use than a regular coil stove. Plus, it's safer. And the temperature control is amazing. You can melt chocolate without it scorching. Now, the one catch, your cookware has to be magnetic. But there's an easy way to check. Just grab a magnet, and if it sticks to the bottom of your pan, you're good to go.
Okay, next on our tour is the solid disc cooktop. You see these a lot in Europe. It's pretty straightforward. Inside each of those solid discs, you've got electric wires wrapped up in cast iron. The wires heat the iron, and the iron heats your pan. So you can basically think of it like you're cooking on a big old piece of cast iron. It's slow to heat up, for sure. But once it gets hot, it stays hot and gives you this really nice, even heat. You can even turn it off early and let that leftover heat finish the job. The flip side, it's slow to cool down too, and it does use a bit more energy than your standard coil cooktop.
And now let's talk about the one we probably all know and love, or at least grew up with, the conventional coil. The tech here couldn't be simpler. You've got a wire that gets hot inside a steel tube, and that tube is just bent into that spiral shape we all recognize. It's a classic for a reason. It's simple, it works, and it's been around forever.
The best things about it? It's cheap and it's tough. And it's super forgiving. You can use a slightly warped pan and it'll still work okay. Of course, we all know the biggest pain point, right? Trying to clean those drip bowls, it's a nightmare.
Okay, so that's the tech. But here's the thing, and this is probably the most important part of this whole explainer. Your stove is only half the battle. The pan you put on it, that's the other half. And getting that match right is everything.
So let's play matchmaker. If you have a halogen cooktop, you absolutely need flat-bottomed metal pans. No exceptions, unless you want scratches. For induction, it's super simple. Magnetic or bust. It just won't heat up otherwise. Solid disc cooktops need that perfect flush contact. So again, flat bottoms are key. Some brands even say to use brand new virgin pans. And for our old friend the coil stove, well, it's pretty chill, but it'll still work way better with a flat pan.
Okay, so we know which pan goes with which stove. But what makes a pan good in the first place? What's the difference between a great pan and one that just exists? Well, it all comes down to science.
First up, we need to talk about conductivity. That's just a fancy word for how well a material moves heat around. So at the very top of the chart, you've got copper. It heats up like that, super fast, giving you amazing control. Aluminum is also a great conductor. That's why you see it everywhere. Then you've got cast iron and steel. They're a bit slower to heat up, but boy, do they hold on to that heat. And way down at the bottom, glass and glass ceramic, honestly, they're just not great at transferring heat.
But it's not just about heating up fast. The thickness of the pan's bottom, its gauge, is just as important, maybe even more so. Think about it. A thin, flimsy pan will get hot quick, but it'll have all these crazy hot spots that just burn your food. A nice, thick base takes a little longer to get going, but it spreads the heat out evenly. That is the secret to getting those consistent, pro-level results.
And hey, if you're curious about your own pans, you can actually test them at home. It's called the two-ruler test. Just put the pan on a flat counter, stick one ruler inside standing straight up, and put another one on the outside. The difference between what the two rulers read, that's the thickness of the bottom. Super easy way to see what you're working with.
Okay, we've gone through a lot. The tech, the science, all of it. So let's boil it all down to 3 golden rules that are going to completely transform your cooking.
Rule number 1, flat bottoms win. Seriously, it's non-negotiable. It's all about getting maximum contact for even, efficient heating. Rule number 2, match the size. Don't put a giant pan on a tiny burner. The pan shouldn't hang over the element by more than an inch. And rule number 3, use a tight-fitting lid. That seal keeps the steam in, which saves energy and cooks your food way faster.
So next time you step into your kitchen, just remember, your stove and your cookware, they're a team. And now you know exactly how to make them work together. Your kitchen is officially smarter. So, what are you going to make?